Hi, I'm Kade.
And I'm Curtis.
Welcome to the show where we turn your afternoon from
Meh.
to meh.
Nice.
Cue the intro.
See if a cookie that good enough for me. Cookie, start with C.
We're attempting to pick out the name brand against its generic counterpart. This episode we're doing cookies.
Cookies. Name brand versus generic.
So like Great Value, whatever.
Winco.
Store brand.
Store brand. Yep. Okay, so we're going to start off with chocolate sandwich cookies. And we have the Winco brand of chocolate sandwich cookie is $2.52 a pack. And Oreos, which is $3.98 a pack.
Bit of a price
Same
difference.
size pack. But for Oreos, we were able to get them on sale at $2.48. So actually 4 cents less than the Winco brand.
What a steal.
But not on sale. It's drastically more expensive.
Yeah.
All right.
Almost $2.
So we got a plates labeled number 1 and number 2. We do not know what they are, which one is which. The Oreos, you're thinking, oh, but Oreo says Oreos on them. No.
We took them and we flipped them inside
they were
out.
Flipped around so we cannot see the one that says Oreo on them. And
Yeah.
we got label 1 and label 2. Okay, so let's try number 1.
Let's go number 1. Now, this tastes like an Oreo,
Yeah.
but it's supposed to. Mm-hmm. Or it is.
Right. Yep.
Very chocolatey.
Yeah. Chocolate, you can taste it. I mean,
The cream is hardly noticeable. Now that just
well,
might
it's not
be-
double stuff.
It's not double stuff. I'm
They're standard. Okay, let's try number 2.
gonna go ahead with number 2. No, this tastes like an Oreo. That's crazy. The
Yeah.
it's oh man,
I think that it's a little bit crispier. The I think that
aftertaste is different.
it's thinner. It's slightly thinner cookie part.
It is. I can't tell if this is like a bad, like cheaper taste or more expensive taste. I went back to number 1 to compare.
So number 2, number 1.
That is hard.
So-
Number 1 is like a deeper chocolate flavor.
Yeah, because it's more. The cookie part is crispier or is thicker,
Yeah, it's thicker.
and the number 2 it's thinner.
Now I'm under the impression
But
that
the
name
taste-
brand is better
Right.
because it's more expensive,
So would it be more? What would make it better then? The thicker cookie
or
or the
More cream.
More cream, crispier because it's a thinner cookie. But the flavor itself, say it's freaking dead on.
It
and
is
for the,
spot on.
For that price difference of $3.98 versus $3.52.
I'd just buy the cheap one.
Oh yeah, so you nearly get twice as much.
Yeah, per dollar. But we're gonna go ahead and say
Let's
which
see.
one we think is the name brand on a 3, 2, 1. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 1. Oh, we agreed.
I went with the thicker.
The thicker cookie.
The thicker cookie was the name brand.
That's what I was thinking as well.
So what was it?
Number 1 was Oreo.
Number 1 was
both
Oreo,
got
so
right.
it was correct. So Oreos have thicker
cookies.
Cookie.
I think number 2 also had like a acidic aftertaste that you get with a lot of sugary, cheaper things.
I didn't get that.
You didn't?
I actually would prefer the number 2 because
the
it was
ratio.
it was thinner. Yeah, more frosting to it. It was a little bit crispier, but the flavor was.
They were very
I
similar.
thought it was going to be like, oh, these are crap.
Yeah, very
And it
noticeable.
was totally not that.
Totally
it
not
was,
noticeable.
I think it's the subtle difference of the slightly thinner cookie, and that was pretty much it.
Absolutely.
All right.
Let's move on to
Let's
we
move on
have
to,
Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, our chocolate chip cookie. So Chips Ahoy, $2.98, and the Winco brand of chocolate chip cookies, $2.02. So about $1
Less than $1.
less per pack. All right, so let's try number
I'm
1.
gonna go ahead with number 1 again here. Now this one might be more noticeable. Perhaps. Crispy cookie.
Tastes good. Yep,
Tastes good.
crispy. You can
Yep.
taste the chocolate in there.
Very chocolatey.
Good.
Yep.
All right, let's try number 2.
Go number 2. Softer.
Kind of crumbles a little bit more.
Yeah. Not lot smaller chocolate chips on number 2.
Not as chocolatey. I think maybe. So that'd probably be less chocolate chips. A little bit crispier. Slightly subdued taste on number 2.
Yeah,
I would say
you get a lot more chocolate in one.
But it's actually
crispier.
It's actually it's pretty close.
It is.
I'm
close.
surprised that it's not just clear and obvious. Like boom.
Yeah.
Number 1 is slightly better.
Yeah,
I would say
agree.
than number 2, but it's very slight.
Well, we kind of spoiled our votes here, but
yeah. All right.
3, 2, 1,
1.
It's slightly better.
Number 2 is Chips Ahoy.
Really?
Wow. So not only
is it cheaper by $1
by $1 per pack, but it's actually
it's better.
Better.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
Crispier,
amazing. That's
richer,
amazing.
more chocolate.
Yeah.
Wow. They're pretty much the same size.
Yeah, they're the same size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same size.
Yeah. All right, we're moving on to the coconut cookies. They
What
look
do
like
they
this.
call these? Like fudge rounds or
coconut fudge. So we have the Keebler, which is $3.63 per pack, and the Winco brand of $1.98.
Whoa.
So big price difference.
Big difference
on there.
on that one.
I think also Girl Scouts cookies make something like this.
Yeah, what are they, like some Hawaiian name I forgot.
Samoan or something like that.
Yeah, some Samoan.
All right, well let's try number 1. Okay,
That's a cookie.
it's good.
Soft,
You got the coconut flavor.
fudgy.
You got the chocolate flavor. You got the crispy cookie. All right.
I noticed it has one less stripe of chocolate on the top.
One less
on
stripe.
number 1. Number 2 has more stripes on top.
That is true. It's a little bit darker color. Looks like a little bit thicker too. Oh yeah, more chocolate.
Yeah. A lot more
thicker
chewier
cookie.
coconut, not as hard coconut.
It's chewier, more coconut, more stronger coconut flavor. I think it's a pretty big difference on this one.
Yeah.
The
I'm not a huge fan of these coconut cookies, but I'll eat them. But there's a noticeable difference.
yeah.
2 is bigger, chewier, more chocolate.
But you're looking at potentially, if number 2 is the Keebler, it's $3.63 versus $1.98.
That is a big price difference. Is it worth it? But
Is
what if
it
it's
worth
not?
it? What if it is not? All right, so ready in 3, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah. We're agreeing today.
Number 1 is the Keebler.
Number one
Number
is
1
Keebler.
is the Keebler.
Wow, don't waste your money.
So yeah, that's a big savings. That's like over
Big
$1.
price
There's
difference
like
and-
$1.65 savings.
Big price difference.
Keebler
big
versus
taste difference.
Winco brand, and it was a big. Yeah, I was. That's amazing.
I'm gonna cleanse my
Yeah,
palate
let's
here
do
with a
some.
squirt of milk.
All right. Yeah, that
was gross.
we might have to rethink that one. All right, let's move on to the mint chocolate cookies. So we
I
have
love
these.
these cookies.
I think they're known as Thin Mints in Girl Scouts or whatever.
They're
Mint fudge,
grasshoppers. These
Keeblers,
ones.
grasshoppers in Keebler, right? Whatever. All right, so let's try number 1.
All right. Now these have a visual difference.
It's thin.
Number 1, the chocolate is thicker than number 2.
It looks like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe
I don't think they have that big of a visual difference.
maybe it's
the
just
chocolate.
cloaked
The
different.
chocolate is, I don't know,
Those are thin,
a little bit more matte color, less shiny.
very
It's minty.
waxy,
It's thin.
waxy chocolate.
All right, let's try number 2.
I'm missing
It
a
feels-
piece of chocolate on the bottom here.
It
I got
feels
gypped.
different. Yeah, mine's not.
This
though.
one's a lot more textured.
It is a little bit more textured.
Oh wow,
Different mint flavor.
different flavor.
It's still mint, but it's a lot stronger mint flavor.
A lot stronger and
Oh,
like if you're a gum chewer, There's like the green spearmint, and then there's like the blue mint. Number 2 tastes like the blue mint, and number 1 tastes like the green spearmint.
You know, green like peppermint versus spearmint.
Yeah. Peppermint.
Yeah. More mint flavor, less chocolate, I would say.
I think it's also...
Chocolate is thinner,
Yeah.
but more mint flavor. I like mint flavor, so I would prefer the more mint flavor of number 2 versus number 1.
Number 1 is like crispier.
It is a little bit crispier, but it's also a little bit thicker.
It is
That's
slightly
more.
thicker.
Number 2 is thin. But which one would be the name brand versus?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a
not
tough one.
sure. That is a tough one.
Got to go for it.
3, 2, 1,
2.
1. We disagree on this one. I like the thickness and the extra chocolate on number 1.
I like the thinness and a more mint flavor.
The mint flavor, the more mint is good. I can confirm.
Number 1 is the Keebler.
Number 1 is the Keebler.
I won that round. But what's the price difference again? It was
It is
was
$3.42
$1.50
versus $1.73.
yeah, that's not worth it.
$3.42 on the Keebler and $1.73 on the Great Value on this particular.
The great value is definitely what you would want to go. I
Yeah.
prefer the number 1, but for the price difference, I don't think it's worth.
But
They're
I actually
very
preferred.
close.
I preferred the number 2 because it was a more powerful mint flavor.
Yeah, they are very close.
So,
But I would just go with the off-brand on that one.
yeah, it's not like neither of them was bad.
It's very close.
Anyways, let's move on to graham crackers. So we're
graham
going
crackers.
Honey Maid versus Winco. Now, this is a huge price difference.
Oh boy.
Honey Maid is $4.58 a box, and the Winco is $1.98 a box.
Wow.
So
$3
I think that
difference.
massive price difference, we should be able to taste
There should be a difference.
difference right here. All
If
right,
there's
let's
not,
do-
there's a problem.
Let's start with number 1.
We'll go number 1.
All right.
Half here.
Okay. It's I don't know. It's kind of plain.
Yeah, not a whole lot of honey flavor.
Yeah, it's like
Very crackery.
it's very meh. All right.
Yeah.
Let's try number 2.
Oh. Lots of crumbs. A lot more honey.
Yeah,
Smoother.
it's a little more flavor. I thought there would be a bigger difference, but it's actually
I thought there would be too.
it's
This one kind of turns to mush in your mouth, whereas number 1 kind of just like dissolves into nothingness. Well, this turns into a mush that you can kind of chew on. There's also a texture difference. I feel like 2 is a lot softer. Less
after
crispy.
eating them back to back like that. Number 2 has the better flavor,
Yeah, a lot more honey flavor on number
but
2.
it's actually a lot more subtle than I thought it was going to be for that massive price difference.
Oh, yeah, that is
Yeah.
a big difference. I mean, it's over $3.
So, all right, in 3, 2, 1,
2. I preferred number 2, but I think it's close enough where
It is close for that huge price.
massive
Literally,
price difference.
2 boxes would still be less than 1 box. That's a huge difference in price, and
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah, it's so close. So, what was the answer?
Number 2 was the Honey Maid.
Number 2
Yeah.
is the Honey Maid.
It was better,
So you could tell it was a little bit better.
but I would rather have double the quantity of the.
yeah, I think that'd totally be worth it. You get
Yeah.
double the quantity and still save 50 cents.
that would make a mean
Like
cheesecake
60
crust.
cents.
You can make double the cheesecake
Yeah.
for the same price.
2 cheesecakes.
Yeah. Seriously. Well, that's about all we have for this episode. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can catch us next time where we talk about John Cena being the voice of Goofy in the new Goofy movie.
Oh my gosh.
That is,
Sounds controversial.
yeah, serious culture shock.
So anyways, did you hear the one about Kermit the Frog, the Cookie Monster, and Bert walk into a bar?
No.
So Ernie says to the bartender,